OK Go. OK Go is an American rock band originally from Chicago, Illinois, now based in Los Angeles, California. The band is composed of Damian Kulash lead vocals, guitar, Tim Nordwind bass guitar and vocals, Dan Konopka drums and percussion, and Andy Ross guitar, keyboards and vocals, who joined them in 2005, replacing Andy Duncan. The band is known for its quirky and elaborate music videos which are often filmed in one take. The original members formed as OK Go in 1998 and released 2 studio albums before Duncan's departure. The band's video for Here It Goes Again won a Grammy Award for Best Music Video in 2007. Formation in early years 1998-2000. Formation in early years 1998-2000. The band's lead singer, Damian Kulash, met bassist Tim Nordwind at Interlochen Arts Camp near Traverse City, Michigan, when they were 11. The band name comes from an inside joke developed at Interlochen. They had an often high art teacher who would repeatedly say, "OK, go," while they were drawing. They kept in touch after camp, often exchanging mixtapes which influenced each other's musical tastes and the band's future sound. They met the band's future guitarist and keyboardist Andy Duncan in high school. Nordwind and Duncan moved to Chicago for college and, with drummer Dan Konopka, formed the band Stanley's Joyful Noise. After graduating from Brown University, Kulash moved to Chicago. The quartet formed OK Go with the name being an obvious choice for us according to Nordwind. The band marketed themselves aggressively, putting out posters all around Chicago and touring heavily. Within a year, the group had shared the stage with international artists such as Elliott Smith, The Promise Ring, the Olivia Tremor Control, and Sloan. At the end of 2000, the band was invited by radio host Ira Glass to serve as a house band for live performances of This American Life. Glass also helped the band creatively after asking Kulash the question, "Do you see yourselves as being earnest or clever?" Kulash struggled with the question before deciding that the answer was earnest. "I wanted to write a full-on rock song, one that made me feel like Queen songs made me feel," after which he wrote Get Over It. The band self-released 2 EPs, titled Brown EP 2000 and Pink EP 2001, which were culled from an album's worth of songs recorded in February 2000 with producer Dave Tromfio to serve as demos. The demos did not land the band a label deal, but got them the attention of booking agent Frank Riley, who offered them shows with They Might Be Giants, a relationship that led to OK Go opening for the band numerous times during this period. OK Go was introduced to the band's manager by Giants singer John Flansburgh, who had initially wanted to co-manage the group himself. In 2000, when the group moved to Los Angeles, although they considered their Chicago roots important even a decade later. OK Go 2001-2004. OK Go 2001-2004. Though the band had offers from bigger labels, they signed to Capitol Records in April 2001, believing that, as the first signing by newly hired label president Andy Slater, they would get more attention and support. The band released its debut album, OK Go, on September 17, 2002, after it was pushed back by the label from its original June release date. The album was recorded at the Capitol Studios in Los Angeles, and though the original plan was to do minor tweaks to the original demos, the band ended up re-recording everything and adding 5 new songs, including the first single Get Over It, which later appeared in Triple Play Baseball, Madden NFL 2003, and Guitar Hero 5 video games. To promote the release, the label sent out miniature ping pong tables to press outlets, a reference to the Get Over It video directed by Francis Lawrence. In support of the album, the band toured with a diverse group of acts including The Vines, Phantom Planet, Superdrag, The Donnas, Fountains of Wayne, and Mew, and played a number of festival shows including Leeds in 2002 and 2003, and Noise Pop, Reading, Witness, and Tea in Epoch in 2003. In the United States, the album reached #1 on the Billboard Heatseekers chart and #107 on the Billboard 200 chart. In the United Kingdom, the first single Get Over It debuted at number 27 in the UK singles chart on March 16, 2003, and the band performed it on that week's edition of Top of the Pops. Also that week, the singles video was named Video of the Week by Q Magazine. Oh No, and You're Not Alone 2005-2008. Oh No, and You're Not Alone 2005-2008. The band's second album, Oh No, was recorded in Malmö, Sweden, in the fall of 2004 and was produced by Tord Johansson The Cardigans, Franz Ferdinand, and mixed by Dave Sardy 9 Inch Nails, Jet, System of a Down. After recording, in February 2005, Andy Duncan left the band citing creative differences, major label pressures, and the band's rigorous touring schedule. Duncan was replaced by Andy Ross, who won the job over 34 other guitarists to audition for the role, in a process that ended with each candidate being asked about his or her willingness to do a choreographed dance on stage. Ross introduced himself to the band's fans by writing a blog entitled The Will to Rock, in which he detailed life on the road, beginning with his first show with the band on February 18, 2005. The album was released in August 2005. Oh No gained popularity for its first single, A Million Ways. Guitarist Andy Ross invented, designed and programmed a web application hosted at A Million Ways, which allowed people to hear the single and to share it with their friends in exchange for free downloads from the iTunes Music Store. The video for A Million Ways featured the band in a backyard performing a dance choreographed by lead singer Keylash's sister, Trish Sai. By August 2006, the video had become the most downloaded music video ever, with over 9 million downloads. The band performed the dance live on British TV show Soccer AM, as well as on the late-night American comedy show Mad TV. The US version of the album includes 9027 km, a 35-minute track of lead singer Damien Keylash's girlfriend sleeping that is not listed on the album art. Fans speculated that the track's name is derived from the distance between Los Angeles, California, and Malmö, Sweden, where the album was recorded, and that the track was included to prevent the band's label from using the extra space for digital rights management DRM software. On December 6, 2005, Keylash published an op-ed piece in the New York Times advocating against record labels' use of DRM software. In support of Oh No, the band toured extensively, sharing dates with bands such as Death Cab for Cutie, Panic at the Disco, Kaiser Chiefs, and Snow Patrol, as well as a slew of special performances including free shows on New Year's Eve in New York City's Times Square and in the parking lot before the University of Michigan vs Michigan State University football game, and festivals such as the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, Benicassim in Spain, Formos Festival in Taiwan, Summer Sonic in Japan, and Incheon Pentaport in South Korea. On November 7, 2006, after the success of the Here It Goes Again video, the band released a deluxe DVD version of the album. The DVD contains a documentary on the making of the album, the 4 official Capitol Records videos, a video of the band's appearance on Chica Go Go, a supercut of the hundreds of fan versions of the A Million Ways dance, a behind-the-scenes video of the making of the Here It Goes Again, rehearsals for the 2006 MTV Video Music Awards, an acoustic performance of What to Do, a video for There's a Fire featuring video game characters, a dance booth version of Don't Ask Me, and live versions of Do What You Want and You're So Damn Hot. After visiting New Orleans in 2007, the band returned to record an EP with New Orleans funk rock band Bon Moment and producer Mark Neves to raise money for musicians who were still displaced by the 2005 Hurricane Katrina. The EP, entitled You're Not Alone, was released on Mardi Gras, February 5, 2008. The title is taken from a line in David Bowie's Rock and Roll Suicide, a cover of which appears in the EP, along with renditions of Bob Dylan's I Shall Be Released and 3 songs from Oh No. The EP was sold exclusively through iTunes and raised over $40,000, which helped buy a new home for New Orleans musician Al Carnival Time Johnson in the Musicians Village. Johnson, who sings on I Will Be Released, the final song on the EP, moved into his new home in December 2008. In support of the EP, OK Go and Bonorama played 2 benefit shows, one on January 11, 2008 at Tipitina's in New Orleans, and the other on February 2, 2008 at the 9:30 Club in Washington, D.C., which was streamed live by NPR and featured on a subsequent NPR podcast. For the Blue Color of the Sky 2008-2012. For the Blue Color of the Sky 2008-2012. On October 12, 2008, OK Go announced that the members had finished writing new songs for its 3rd album and were in the studios in upstate New York with producer Dave Fridman and the Flaming Lips and GMT. The band previewed its 3rd album, titled Of the Blue Color of the Sky, on a short sling of dates on the east coast of the United States that March, starting in Philadelphia on March 6, 2009, at the TLA Theatre. The name of the album comes from a pseudoscientific book written by Augustus Pleasanton in 1876 entitled The Influence of the Blue Ray of the Sunlight and of the Blue Color of the Sky. The members of the band have stated that these songs are the dancest, most anthemic, most heartbroken and honest songs of their career, and the album itself takes a much more funky, dance-prone, yet melancholy sound to it, drawing influence from Prince. On May 7, 2009, a song from the album, titled Skyscrapers, was released for streaming online. The first single, WTF, was released on November 17, 2009. On January 8, 2010, OK Go appeared on The Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien and performed the song from the album This Too Shall Pass. The Blue Colour of the Sky was released on January 12, 2010. After the first two videos for Of the Blue Colour of the Sky were posted to YouTube in 2009, the band was quickly met with complaints from fans who were only able to view them on YouTube. In response, Kailash posted a long letter on the band's website explaining the record label's policies. The letter itself went viral after being reprinted in Gizmodo, cited as required reading on Boing Boing, and accepted on many other websites. At the end of the letter, Kailash included embed codes for the band's most recent video in direct opposition to the desires of the label. On February 20, 2010, the New York Times printed an op-ed in which Kailash furthered the arguments he made in his open letter. On March 9, 2010, the band uploaded a video to YouTube entitled OK Go Announces New Label, in which Kailash, accompanied by two dogs and neckties, announces the creation of Parakajut. On March 10, 2010, the band announced it had cut ties with EMI and Capitol and formed the independent label Parakajut. The split became official on April 1, 2010. Parakajut then assumed ownership of the album Of the Blue Colour of the Sky, though the band's first two albums, OK Go and Oh No, remain catalogue items of EMI. That night, OK Go performed a single from its newly independent record on Late Night with Jimmy Kimmel. Now shot in its own destiny as an independent entity, the band has attempted to plot a new course for itself. As Kailash puts it, we're trying to be a DIY band in a post-major label world. The first wholly new release on the band's label Parakajut Recordings was 180/365, a live album recorded over several shows in 2010, mixed by producer David Friedman, and released on June 21, 2011. The album title refers to a number of concerts the band played in the course of 1 year. A stream of the album premiered on the technology website Mashable before its official street date. To celebrate the release, the band printed and sold 200 signed copies of 180/365, the book, a limited edition book of tour photographs by Nathaniel Wood, which was made available only to purchasers of the album. The album was sold digitally and on CD in 6-panel eco-friendly Tron packaging from Norway. In July 2012, the band partnered with the Humble Bundle for a pay-what-you-will release of the Remix Collection, 12 remixes of 4 songs, alongside titles from MC Frontalot, They Might Be Giants, Christopher Tin, Hitoshi Sakamoto, and Jonathan Coulton. The band's most successful example of its new business model was a partnership with State Farm Insurance at the point when the company was looking to tap into a younger audience by creating a piece of interesting digital content. The collaboration resulted in a music video for This Too Shall Pass featuring a large Rube Goldberg machine built in a warehouse. Released on March 1, 2010, the video quickly went viral, with 1.4 million YouTube views in the first 48 hours and over 50 million total views. Since the This Too Shall Pass Rube Goldberg machine video, OK Go has employed a similar brand partnership model in projects with Range Rover, Yahoo, Cisco, Samsung, Google Chrome, Jose Cuervo, and Chevrolet. Hungry Ghosts 2012-2019. Hungry Ghosts 2012-2019. In December 2012, OK Go released a collection of rare songs, B-sides, and covers called 12 Days of OK Go. The collection was released for free on the band's website and includes covers of songs by the Beatles, They Might Be Giants, The Kinks, Adam and the Ants, and Pixies. Following 12 Days of OK Go, in January 2013 the band announced 12 months of OK Go, a free long-form release of new and rare recordings, B-sides, and covers distributed 1 song per month through the band's email list and free MP3 web store. The collection includes covers of songs by The Breeders, The Specials, and Nelly. In March 2013, OK Go released a new single I'm Not through 12 months of OK Go, and in partnership with advertising agency Sochai and Sochai for Sochai and Sochai Music Video Challenge. On April 3, 2013, OK Go announced on its YouTube channel that the band was in the process of recording its 4th album. On May 6, 2014, OK Go announced that its 4th studio album, Hungry Ghosts, would be released in October 2014. The album was made available for pre-order on the direct-to-fan platform, Pledge Music. The first official single, The Writings on the Wall, was released on June 17, 2014, along with a music video that had reached over 1 million views within a day. On October 14, 2014, Hungry Ghosts was released. Since then, the Pledge Music campaign has stopped. A music video for I Won't Let You Down was released on October 27, 2014. In its first 2 weeks, the video hit 12 million views on YouTube. The video features a cameo from the J-pop band Perfume, see other appearances. The video for Upside Down and Inside Out was released on February 11, 2016, where the band performed the song while moving about in microgravity with the aid of a reduced gravity aircraft provided by the Russian S7 Airlines. On July 20, 2016, OK Go released I Don't Understand You, a standalone single that was a collaboration with Perfume. On November 24, 2016, OK Go released the music video for The One Moment, featuring multiple seemingly unconnected events filmed in the span of a few seconds. The video is then slowed down to reveal each action being played in perfect synchronization with the song. On November 23, 2017, OK Go released the music video for Obsession. 567 printers were used to create a multicolored backdrop in the video. Recent Activity 2020 Prison. Recent Activity 2020 Prison. In early 2020, during the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, Kailash and his wife fell ill with the 2019 novel coronavirus. After his recovery, while the band members were following stay-at-home orders at their individual homes, they wrote and recorded All Together Now and filmed a video for it over 2 months as a tribute to the healthcare workers battling the infection. The song and video were released on May 12, 2020, with proceeds going to Partners in Health. In early 2021, the band released an acoustic cover of This Will Be Our Year by the Zombies, which they also covered in 2004. The band has also uploaded several alternate music videos for All Together Now on YouTube, including various different clips sent to them by fans. Damian Kailash once stated in a live stream that he's been working on some new music, but not specifically in an album form. Kailash also hinted in an interview that he might do another video in zero gravity for a future song similarly to Upside Down and Inside Out. Post-lawsuit. In 2022 and early 2023, the band became involved in a legal dispute with Minnesota company Post Consumer Brands, which registered the trademark on the phrase OK Go for a new line of portable breakfast cereals. A lawyer for the band cited a previous collaboration between OK Go and Post as evidence that the name-jacking was most likely intentional. Videos. OK Go has earned considerable fame for the band's creative and often low-budget music videos, most of which have been promoted through internet video sharing sites like YouTube. Many of these have become viral videos. The 2006 video for Here It Goes Again, in which the band performed a complex routine with the aid of motorized treadmills, received over 50 million views on YouTube within 4 years. The band's video for Needing/Getting, released February 5, 2012, in partnership with Chevrolet, debuted during Super Bowl Roman 46 and has over 47 million views on YouTube. Samuel Bayer, who produced many music videos in the 1990s, asserted that OK Go's promotion of music videos on the internet was akin to Nirvana's ushering in the grunge movement. Many of the videos also use long or single-shot takes, which Salon S. Matzola states claims restore a sense of wonder to the musical number by letting the performer's humanity shine through and allowing them to do their thing with a minimum of filmmaking interference. The success of OK Go's music first won the band the 14th annual Webby Special Achievement Award for Film and Video Artist of the Year. The video for This Too Shall Pass was named both Video of the Year and Best Rock Video at the 3rd Annual UK Music Video Awards. This Too Shall Pass won the LA Film Fest's Audience Award for Best Music Video, UK NBA Awards Music Video of the Year winner 2010, among others. The band has worked with directors including Francis Lawrence, Oliver Gondry, brother of Mitchell Gondry, Brian L. Perkins, Scott Kaner, and Todd Sullivan. The videos have been screened and displayed at museums, art galleries, and film festivals around the world, including the Guggenheim Museum, the Museum of the Moving Image, the Edinburgh International Film Festival, the Los Angeles County Museum of Art, the Los Angeles Film Festival, and the Sochi and Sochi New Directors Showcase. In 2008, Damian Kailash said that the band had not produced the music videos as part of any overt Machiavellian marketing campaign. In neither case did we think, aha, this will get people to buy our records. It has always been our position that the reason you wind up in a rock band is you want to make stuff, you want to do creative things for a living. On the release of the band's video for The Writings on the Wall in 2014, Kailash explained to Rolling Stone that the band continued to make such quirky videos following their success after Here It Goes Again because the band worried about being considered a one-hit wonder. We could go in 2 directions. We could either try to outcool it, try to outrun it like Radiohead did with Creeper, just embrace it and go, okay, what really worked here? Other appearances. Get Over It is featured in the EA Sports video games Triple Play 2002 and Madden NFL 2003, while a censored version of Don't Ask Me is featured in MVP Baseball 2003 and as background to the transitions in the British TV show The Inbetweeners. Also, Here It Goes Again was featured in Rock Band, Guitar Hero 5 and SSX on tour, while Do What You Want was featured in a back-to-school television campaign for J. Celsius. Penny in the video games EA Sports, NHL 6, Guitar Hero, On Tour and Burnout Revenge. Invincible was a theme song for ABC's Saturday Night Football for the 2006 season. The band song A Million Ways was featured in Band Hero. The band contributed a cover of the Zombies' This Will Be Our Year as the lead track of Future Soundtrack for America, a political benefit album put out by Bossuk Records in the fall of 2004. The lead singer Damien Kulash wrote a how-to-guide entitled How Your Band Can Fire Bush for bands hoping to help unseat President George W. Bush. After visiting New Orleans in 2006, the band recorded an EP with New Orleans funk rock band Bombrama to raise money for musicians who were still displaced by the 2005 Hurricane Katrina. The EP, entitled You're Not Alone, was released on February 5, 2008. In 2007, OK Go wrote the fight song for a Chicago soccer team, Chicago Fire SC. The song was offered on the team's official website as a free download. Also in 2007, OK Go covered the Pixies' Gigantic for American Laundromat Records' Dig for Fire, a tribute to Pixies CD. The band's song Do What You Want could also be heard on the in-game radio in the LucasArts published video game Thrillville, Off the Rails. Here It Goes Again is also featured in the minigame Stunt Rider. In 2009, the band appeared as the wedding band Tastes Like Chicken in DreamWorks' I Love You, Man starring Paul Rudd and Jason Segel. In April 2010, OK Go collaborated with Brett Dorr of Sane Labs to build a specialty Rube Goldberg machine called the Colbert Machine for the band's appearance on the Colbert Report. At the end of the episode, the band performed This Too Shall Pass with host Stephen Colbert singing lead vocals. Later that year, the OK Go song Here It Goes Again was included in the soundtrack for the children's film Ramona and Beezus. In 2011, OK Go were featured in the meta-documentary The Greatest Movie Ever Sold by Morgan Spurlock with the song The Greatest Song I Ever Heard. In the film, Damien Kulash says, "Does that mean? Hold on. If we make the theme for the greatest movie ever sold, does that mean that we're the greatest rock band ever to write a theme song?" Whereby Spurlock responds, "Absolutely." On May 9, 2013, the band, through its label Paracadjo, released Say the Same Thing, a collaborative word guessing game app for iOS and Android in which two players attempt to guess the same word by finding common points between two random starting words. The app, which was created by guitarist Andy Ross during the band's downtime, is based on an improv game which the band plays together while on tour. The band advertised the app by releasing a comedic video that introduces and explains the game. On May 15, 2013, Say the Same Thing became the 50 billionth download Apple's App Store. OK Go also contributed a song to the 2015 film Hot Tub Time Machine 2 titled You're a Fucking Nerd and No One Likes You. In February 2015, the band was featured in a segment created to help children learn colours in a premiere for The Cookie Thief, a Sesame Street movie special. In March 2015, OK Go made a cameo appearance in the music video for Pick Me Up by Japanese electropop group Perfume, following Perfume's cameo appearance at the beginning of OK Go's I Won't Let You Down. In June 2019, the band was featured in the Ripley's Believe It or Not television program on the Travel Channel, showing the making of the music video for the song The One Moment. In 2021, the band recorded the theme for the Apple TV Plus children's show Hello, Jack, entitled Try a Little Act of Kindness, and appeared as themselves in the last episode of Season 1. Charity work. In 2007, the band released You're Not Alone, a charity EP whose proceeds raised money for musicians displaced by Hurricane Katrina. The successful EP, which helped purchase a home for New Orleans musician Al Carnival Tyne Johnson, was the most public example of the band's increasing interest in politics and social issues, as the campaign included promotional appearances on Late Night with David Letterman as well as charity concerts. Earlier examples of the band's activism include a 10-page PDF titled How Your Band Can Fire Bush, which was written by Kulash and distributed on the band's website. Other efforts have included direct appeals to fans of the band via the band's email newsletter, auctioning themselves off on behalf of Sweet Relief Musicians Fund, and the Burrito Project, in which the group enlisted fans to join them in handing out burritos to homeless people before concerts. In Chicago, the band partnered with the Inspiration Corporation, a local provider of services to the homeless. The band has played several high-profile political and charity events, including the Super Tuesday Voter Awareness Show hosted by Stella in 2008 and a star-studded benefit in Los Angeles led by Frank Black, and including Weird Al, Tenacious D, and others. Lead singer Damien Kulash has written op-eds in the New York Times on digital rights management and net neutrality, an issue he also testified about in front of the House Judiciary Antitrust Task Force about in March 2008, and also discussed with the SEC Commissioner. The day after that meeting, it was announced that the internet would be reclassified under Title II of the Telecommunications Act, one of the band's short-term goals, which the band members nodded to in their 5-word web acceptance speech, Fight for Net Neutrality Now. The band has also used the massive popularity of its videos to further its favoured causes. Downloads of the White Knuckles video went to ASPCA and were earmarked for rural animal shelters, and the video itself ends with a call to support animal rescue. A marching band costume from this too shall pass was auctioned off to feed the homeless, and 11 of the signed Gretsch guitars and amplifiers used in needing/getting was sold to benefit the Fender Music Foundation, which provides instruments to music education programs. OK Go has also allowed its music on benefit albums, most notably De New Orleans, a 31-song online compilation that benefits a variety of New Orleans organizations. Lyrics from the band's contribution, Louisiana Land, reference a number of New Orleans personalities and institutions, which the New Orleans Times-Picayune called indicative of just how deeply the members of OK Go waded into the local gestalt and the future soundtrack for America. A compilation released by Bossuk Records that benefited Move On, Org and Music for America, which included OK Go's cover of This Will Be Our Year by the Zombies. On January 18, 2017, 2 days before Donald Trump was inaugurated as the 45th President of the United States, OK Go released a cover of the politically charged Morrissey song Interesting Drug. The music video includes images of Trump and other prominent political figures as bad people and ends with a list of organizations the band recommends viewers support. Fans of the band had mixed reactions, prompting this status update on OK Go's Facebook page. Morrissey official wrote this song almost 30 years ago, but it seems truer to us now than ever. The comments we've gotten over the past day are fascinating. We especially applaud those who disagree with us without abandoning civility or respect. You give us hope. In recent years, OK Go has worked on OK Go Sandbox to create music videos and educational tools for the Playful Learning Lab, a partnership with the University of St. Thomas in St. Paul, Minnesota. Special appearances and tours. From 2002 to 2005, OK Go toured across North America and Europe on tours with the Vines, Phantom Planet, Superdrug, The Music, Fountains of Wayne, Kaiser Chiefs, The Red Walls, Brendan Benson, and She Wants Revenge. On October 20, 2005, OK Go appeared on Good Morning America to teach and perform the dance from their Million Ways video. On December 31, 2005, the band performed surrounded by pyrotechnics and confetti on the Pontiac Garage stage in New York City for the Times Square New Year's Eve celebration. In May 2006, OK Go toured with Panic at the Disco. In September, the band toured the UK, supporting Motion City Soundtrack before returning to the United States to tour with Death Cab for Cutie in late 2006 and Snow Patrol in spring 2007. In summer 2007, OK Go opened for the Fray on its North American tour. On February 4, 2008, OK Go headlined a fundraiser for the Barack Obama presidential campaign at Bowery Ballroom in New York City on the night before the Super Tuesday elections. The event was hosted by singer-songwriter Craig Wedren and the comedy group Stella. On February 23, 2008, the band performed at the release party for Ben Collins' collection of essays Things I've Learned from Women Who Have Dumped Me at the Steve Allen Theatre in Hollywood. Lead singer Damien Kulash contributed an essay for the collection entitled A Dog Is Not a Reason to Stay Together. Comedians Stephen Colbert, Will Forte, Andy Rector, Dan Savage, and Patton Oswalt also contributed essays to the collection. From 2009 to 2011, OK Go headlined an extensive tour across North America, Europe, South America, and Asia in support of the blue color of the sky, including festival appearances at Camox's Music Festival, Kansas City, USA, Festival Culture Quent Codes de Rise, Spain, and Positivist Festival Salic Grivo, Latvia. On May 6, 2010, the Baltimore Sun reported that OK Go was selling USB flash drives with recordings of each show on the Spring 2010 US tour. On May 23, 2010, the band performed live underwater on stage at Maker Faire in San Mateo, California. The band members' heads were each submerged in water bubbles attached to breathing apparatuses for the duration of the performance, with lead singer Damien Kulash completely submerged in a tank of water. On June 10, 2010, the band was the surprise musical guest at Apple Inc. as 2010 Worldwide Developers Conference. In October 2010, OK Go performed acoustic versions of White Knuckles, Here It Goes Again, and This Too Shall Pass, along with a handbell version of Return, at the Pop Tech Conference in Camden, Me. On November 17, 2010, OK Go visited the Today Show for a special Today Go's viral series and helped host Ann Curry, Meredith Vieira, Matt Lauer, and Alroica create a stop-motion video set to White Knuckles. In the video, the horse were enclosed in glass containers filled with brightly coloured ping-pong balls. On November 27, 2010, OK Go joined the Yo Gabba Gabba Party in My City tour for a special guest performance at Anoka Theatre in Los Angeles. On June 23, 2011, the band gave a free concert at the John Fahrenheit Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts to celebrate the 14th anniversary of the Millennium Stage. During the show, the band performed Return on Handbells. In advance of the performance, the Kennedy Center invited 15 Twitter followers and guests to film the show in order to produce the organization's first crowdsourced concert video. On August 3, 2011, OK Go performed at Barack Obama's 50th birthday party, along with musicians Jennifer Hudson and Herbie Hancock at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago. On August 10, 2011, the band did a live television performance of the dance the members created with Balabolas for their All Is Not Lost interactive video on the NBC show America's Got Talent. On January 31, 2012, OK Go appeared on the children's television show Sesame Street in a video called Three Primary Colors, meant to teach the young audience about red, yellow, blue, and the colors made when you mix them. Three Primary Colors was simultaneously released as a game on the Sesame Street website. On May 10, 2012, OK Go was the featured band on This American Life Live, a special performance of the show telecast live to movie theaters across the US and Canada. By downloading a smartphone app coded by guitarist Andy Ross, viewers were able to play along with the band's handbell performance of Kneading/Getting. Musical style. OK Go's music style has generally been regarded as alternative rock, power pop, pop rock, indie rock, and indie pop. Members: current Damien Keelish lead vocals, rhythm guitar, keyboards, programming 1998 present Tim Nordwin bass guitar, keyboards, backing vocals 1998 present Dan Conop drums, percussion 1998 present Andy Ross lead guitar, keyboards, piano, backing vocals 2005 present former Andy Duncan lead guitar, keyboard, backing vocals 1998-2005. Timeline. Hashtag, timeline image size equal width, 900 height, total bar increment, 20 plot area equal left, 100 bottom, 80 top, 10 right, 10 align bars equal justified date, format equal mm/dd/ei period equal from 6/1/1998 till, hash time, n/d/y legend equal orientation, vertical position, bottom columns, 3 time axis equal orientation, horizontal format, yin. Colors equals ID, Al vocals value, red legend, lead vocals, rhythm guitar, keyboards, programming ID, guitar value, green legend, lead guitar, keyboards, backing vocals ID, bass value, blue legend, bass, keyboards, backing vocals ID, drums value, orange legend, drums, percussion ID, studio value, black legend, studio album ID, bars value, grey 0.95. Background colors equal bars, bars. Scale major equal increment 2 start 2000 scale minor equal unit year increment 2 start 1999. Line data equals layer back color studio at 9/17/2002 at 8/30/2005 at 1/12/2010 at 10/14/2014. Var data equals bar Damien text Damien Keelish bar Tim text Tim Nordwood bar Dan text Ben Conopka bar Duncan text Andy Duncan bar Ross text Andy Ross. Plot data equals width 11 bar Damien from 6/1/1998 till end color Al vocals bar Duncan from 6/1/1998 till 2/3/2005 color guitar bar Ross from 2/18/2005 till end color guitar bar Tim from 6/1/1998 till end color bass bar Dan from 6/1/1998 till end color drums. Discography. OK Go 2002 or no 2005 of the blue color of the sky 2010 Hungry Ghost 2014.